Alright everybody, it's the Modern Native, Mrs. Native. We're finishing up the rabbit hutches. We did the last little bit of planning and some sawing. I slipped a bit.
A little
bit.
with the saw.
Yeah.
Skipped a little.
The wall right there vibrated and it popped out when I went to go grab it and it fell right on my hand. But it's whatever, it's just a small little slash. But we are working on finishing this up and hoping to get the girls in later on. Trying to get this done before 3, so we're going to be drilling all this in, and then I have to go up and figure out how to make some doors for the front of it, so I'll have to take some measurements and figure that out. So stay tuned. Sweet face. And then asshole.
You said asshole? He said what?
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to disturb you. Who's a handsome boy? Morning.
Afternoon.
That was so sweet. He says boobs.
Hi, booby baby.
Who loves his mommy? He's a sweet boy. He loves his mommy. Alrighty, I don't have a better angle, but this is what we got for now. Yep. Battery right out here. I still got 2 lights at least. He felt the threat.
I just gotta be careful.
So, you want to hold this board for me?
Yeah, you want me to go underneath?
Yeah. Just watch your hands. And it needs to...
And my head. You want it in the middle of that board?
Yeah.
Then move your fingers.
Okay, so that's where the one is going right there.
There. I'm pushing it.
Going back to this one. I'm right here.
Yep. All good?
Yep. Should be all we really need right there.
Looks good under here. Now I can come back here and staple the plastic in the back to at least have that, securely covered. And then one right in it. Or do you think it'd be fine? I mean, it's pretty secure without doing it, but... Okay.
Now I can hold it. Now I'm not worried about it.
Oh, don't give me that hand.
That's why I use 3 fingers. Giggity.
4 fingers. No. What is it? 3 fingers? The shocker? Isn't that what it's called?
Well, yeah, that's the 3-finger shocker, but I was talking about 3 fingers.
Oh, God.
For the full scoop. There you are.
The bit.
Yeah. But the switch bit's in between screws if I'm switching, because I need to take this. Yeah. That'll work. You know, I bet you it would. I bet you if you could get it held in there and it wouldn't spin, I bet you that would still work. But I need to...
You need me to come hold it?
No, I need to...
not get stabbed.
Yeah.
She's gonna have to work through the stabbing.
Well, it's too warm, so I'm not wearing any layers.
Yeah. Well, I'm not over there. Oh, look at that. How you know it worked? I watched the board stick with it. You can go right through the... You can just move this one. This one's not screwed in yet, so we can move it out if you want.
Hi, demon. He's sitting right there, so I turned the camera, so I was like, say hi, demon.
He's always sitting there. Be quiet, sweet boy. He has just become so much sweeter. He's apparently great with kids. Who knew? He's apparently great with farm animals. Who knew?
Well, they like to chase birds. But...
I mean, what dog don't like to chase birds? And chickens of all kinds of birds.
But they didn't attack the
No,
chickens.
they
They just
wanted
like to make
play.
them run around.
Yeah. So I'm happy that they won't be able to get to ours. Because we don't need ours trying to go somewhere else.
Bamaroon.
I'm a booty kisses.
So I need to.
No, I'm not playing. I guess you can come in here for a minute. You can come see it for a minute. I know you haven't been allowed in here for a very, very long time. For a minute.
I know. It's
It's
not the
okay.
garden anymore. I don't have to worry about you trying to dig up my plants.
Yeah. You guys got to get used to the rabbit smell sooner or later anyway, so it's kind of just how it's going to work out. Oh, great. Oh, watch the butt. Watch the butt. Watch the butt. Hi, creepy.
So,
Hi.
oh, we're allowed in here? Cool, I'm coming.
Yeah, you already came in here yesterday. Go around. Go on.
Billy.
Yep.
Where's this? It's being lifted, I know.
Yeah, that's because of that.
Yeah, so okay.
I just wanted you to know. So, want me to hold it?
Yep, push it down.
Oh, yeah. There you want it?
I should be able to actually hold this one with my belly.
Oh, okay.
Belly's useful.
Yes, they are. Lonnie, what are you doing? Been over there just knocked out. Yeah, since we started work, he's been over in this corner just knocked out. Hasn't come out for air or anything. He just grunted. Oh, you?
You know, they're not 30-pound rabbits and they're not, you know, wrestling in here, so I don't have to
No,
worry about it being too sturdy. It's just enough.
It's kind of one of those things. The three girls have been together this entire time. They have not been separated. They've been together. this entire time. But now we're going to separate them because we're going to be mating them with a male. So they have their individual beds, which they have tons of room. These are for the 3 girls. This is for the male. That's why it's so much more secure.
I don't want him to slip
he's a feisty
out.
little thing, he looks like, so.
Let me give you guys a better angle. Bam. That's a great angle. So yeah, like you were saying, now they can see what you're talking about.
Okay, so yeah. This is going to be the male Hutch. Well, the male side part of the Hutch. He looks like he's a feisty little thing, and I'm not willing to test the theory that he's not, so to keep him separated completely. We're gonna be able to do the blue before you go up to make the doors, at least a little bit.
At the very least, that should be something you should be able to handle pretty well. Cut a 2-foot section off that and just staple it, bubble side down.
It's just awkward.
Not really, once you cut it. And I already have a section cut that I think will work. Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
You mean that isn't completely gross? Creature's like, I help, Daddy. With not helping. I don't help, but I help. Hush. Hush now. Don't care. I mean, I do, but just no. Unfortunately. And I mean, if the girls get to each other, it's not a big deal. Obviously. We're gonna try to put the one who's, I'd say mating.
We're gonna mate the white belly first. She's gonna be right here.
Yeah, I kind of figured. I want to see how her babies come out.
I know.
She's got this gorgeous, gorgeous color to her. And she's got this just pure white belly. And the male that we're getting, the first one, he is solid black with some gorgeous eyes. And I feel like they're gonna marble. At least one of the babies is gonna be a marble because of her white belly and her other colors. Other than that, the dominant colors are gonna come up.
What I researched with the genetics, it's actually they will do one or the other or mix their shade. They won't have a color pattern. They'll be solid colors. At least that's, what it looked like, the way they explained it online when I researched it.
Where are you? Okay. Go out. Keep it out there. Don't huff at me. Keep it out there. Go mess with Monster or something. Jeez. That was a sweet and easy, yeah.
So
that was so sweet and easy.
Part of the reason I want to keep
dirt.
an airflow in the middle here
This is why I'm all dirty.
is because it's, going to be winter. So I want to make sure that they can share some body heat.
Yeah.
And insulation.
Which is good because that's kind of what they need to do. But the male, which is why we're putting him all the way over here.
I don't want to risk him escaping.
He's not going to escape. Obviously, we're not going to let him escape, but we're not going to risk it either. but also because he can hold his heat way more than the females can. Usually, for most males at least. The way he looks,
he's fluffy.
He's fluffy. He can hold some heat, which is going to be really, really good for these girls. And the one who's mating
will have the
extra heat and be the closest to the fire at all times. We're going to do like a week offset type deal.
Yeah,
it's easier to keep track doing it like that, starting off.
And we'll keep the female exposed for a week. You know, it always takes a couple of days for a new mating pair to get used to each other. And then, you know, you let them mate for a couple of days, guaranteed to, you know, get her pregnant. And then you just give them a few extra days. Try to see about their heat cycles lining up. See if they can't get it to work out.
Grab the staple gun.
Yeah, I was just getting it in place.
Alright. Come on, douche. Get out of here. Monster didn't freak out because of the flashing. But I don't want the wire to cut them, so I'll probably just stay away from this whole section right here. The bottles we're going to put on the doors, more than likely. It's just easier that way. It's easiest to keep them attached to that. And to refill them that way. It's just easier. So that way we can just pop it open like this and snatch it out. Don't even have to open the door the whole way.
No, you don't even have to open the door. It'll be on the outside of the door, hanging.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot we were doing it like that.
No, the only time you'll need to open it is to feed them or handle them, and the food bucket will
Which
be here.
will be handling them a lot.
Yeah.
To keep the handling going. I will be handling them a lot. They're very handheld now already, so I want to keep that going, and I want them to feel as close to us as they have to their others in the past. What's up, furry butt and tiny butt? Tiny big butt. I'm not throwing that in here. No, that is not happening. Now, just because you're allowed in here right now, doesn't mean this is going to be permanent. But you guys got to get used to bunnies and chickens and stuff like that a little bit more anyway, so it'll work out. What, checking it out?
That's too small for me to sleep in.
You can't sleep in this anyways. It's not very.
I didn't have to see. I knew exactly what that book was.
It was demon. Yeah. The demon. Thinking that might be a little bit better. Is it folding it, or should have your gloves on? It'd be easier. I meant with your cut. It'd be a little bit easier, so you don't have to keep stabbing that. Hush, my boy.
I usually like the 1/2 inch or the 1 inch, but these are 2 inch because that's what I got for the fence. But I wasn't anticipating rabbits this fast.
Not really, no. But
I was trying to wait to get any animals to get the financing to do the big plan, but
we kind of had to just jump on this. This was too good of a chance. We had just bought the wood. We have more than enough for the cabin. Whatever we need left for the cabin, and that is mostly just going to be for this, and the other part, but it's not going to be for, it's not going to be for much. Oh, damn it. Yeah, you didn't.
I didn't screw it in yet.
No. So it probably slid. What, monster? What? Come here, Goofy. Or be a goof instead. You hush, please. You don't need to whine.
fine. You don't. And I know you like being underneath there. This is where we're gonna find you, just sleeping under the rabbits. That's exactly it.
Getting pooped on.
Yeah.
Which is why I knew I couldn't just do. A lot of people like to take a basically a rabbit cage and build a hutch behind it. But I wanted to make sure they were good for the winter, so I didn't want to do the cage bottom to just let everything fall through. I'll clean this regularly. I don't have to
That's
worry
only
about
a
it.
couple rabbits. It's gonna take mere minutes to do it. It's not gonna be that bad. I hold the rabbit, you clean it, or you hold the rabbit and I clean it.
Yeah, so it's not a huge deal about maintaining this without having the normal just waste dropping out of the bottom. Plus I'm going to take it and I'm going to throw it either in here or in the garden bed as compost. But I knew if he gets any access, if he gets any access to this, he would either mess with them through the hole or he would get pooped on. So he goes in my bed. I don't want him pooped on. So. Even if you are a shithead.
They won't. The poop won't go through because it's gonna be caught in the head. They're gonna.
Well, yeah, it's in the wood. I'm saying if it was a cage bottom, like people usually make it.
It's.
Also,
I don't like the cage bottoms. I never have because their paws could get stuck in them and
when it comes to
break their legs.
When it comes to the baby bunnies, at my aunt's, I've seen this. She had the rabbit hutches in the chicken yard, and the chickens would go through and grab the bunny's feet through the fucking thing. So
which is why no wire.
Yeah. So that's that's why she wanted to keep them out of there because she uses that style, and that's perfectly fine because it's easier for her to maintain because she has to clean it far less. And with the amount of rabbits she ends up having, sometimes it's better to only have to clean once a week.
What was that sound? Was that creature messing with something?
Oh no, that is. Where's the shiny? That is Monster going after the shiny.
Oh god, my kid's a jackass.
Now you know how most dogs have ADOS, attention deficit ooh shiny, or ooh squirrel? His is ooh shiny.
Yeah, he doesn't give a shit about squirrels. He'd rather chase a bird. Or its brothers.
So that's good. So I just need a door. So now I can put the front frame on.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, I know it's solid.
I don't know if I can do it backwards. No.
Let that look good.
No, it didn't. It looked real stupid. It looked real stupid.
Think about some of the dances people do. If there wasn't music going with it and you didn't, have the understanding you were watching somebody dance and you watch somebody dance the way they do, it's so weird.
Pushed it a little too far, my bad.
Is that flat against that board?
No, it is. How did it do that? It was literally flat. Now it's got a whole section in between.
No, it's not.
I'm at the bottom of the screw. Hammered down at least. That's what that board needed. That's what both of them needed.
Oh, so remind them about the GoFundMe.
Oh yeah. So again, we're doing the GoFundMe. That is shit. God. Every time you say remind me, I completely forget everything I was just about to say.
Okay. The GoFundMe to get funding to try to get our farm going. And
We're
buy
trying
property.
to get the homestead going. We have our little mini homestead right here. That's our personal. But we're trying to get a community type homestead going. I want to do pottery. He wants to do blacksmith. There's a whole bunch of aquaponics. There's just so much that we want to do, and we need a loan. It's a whole tedious process, so we're kind of just
I can't get
trying a different route.
I can't get approved, and she can't. Oh,
They will not approve me because my income is not viable.
Yeah, you don't technically have an income because everything is through my name. The only thing that goes through you.
I have an income.
Well, yeah, Pornhub.
Well, no, it's also Instagram. I'm gonna start getting paid now too.
Well, yeah, but it's inconsequential. It's not even enough to claim taxes, much less get a loan.
The taxes get took out.
No, you still have to file income tax for it
Yeah.
once you hit a certain threshold. So now all I need is doors. About yay big.
But we're not gonna have just normal doors.
No, I know they're gonna be screen doors, but I'm actually just using this to measure. Most of them are about this size.
Which we could just use pieces off of this board, like cut the slices down.
Oh, they have a bunch of small 1-bys up front. I'm just gonna take a bunch of small screws, do a bunch of small little frames, grab some hinges, tack them on, and then bring them down here.
Okay, so that should only take you a couple minutes, and should be able to. And they have the hinges too.
Yeah.
They have the small hinges that we can just put in. That'll be good.
So this does have a slight slant out, so it'll catch the rain. Well, that's why the blue is going to go on.
Yeah.
The blue waterproof layer is going to go on, so that way we don't have to worry about this gap, and it'll be just fine. Now with this, that's right. One last thing.
No. Will you stop throwing this at me? Go beat up your brothers or something, like. Give Mom a break.
Can't go through, right?
Just the tip, actually, but it's not that bad.
Yeah, I just wanted something to tack it there. I didn't want it to go.
It's just
tight.
just tiny tip.
Wish I'd seen it was floating like that.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
It's alright.
Temporary. Ouch. Temporary. Yeah.
Oh shit, it didn't hurt.
You're right, it didn't. Why is it every chunk that comes off the wood, you have to bring me back? Such a brat. Really is such a brat. Oh, it's getting to be a warm one today. Those tiny little berries. Can you reach?
There. That is the distance I needed.
Oh, and that tip actually didn't even go through. It just barely caressed out the wood. So it didn't even go through. That's perfect. The other one, I might want to hammer just a tad.
What? This one?
Yeah.
No, it's. Remember, rabbits don't. They're never going to touch the top of this.
Not usually. This is way more.
The only
space
way
than
is if
most
it
of them
fucking
care.
builds up to here and then they're fucking pressed up against the top. No way.
That's not happening.
So bam.
So, did you want to go grab the blue sheet and I can just get it done while you're up there doing the screen doors and stuff? I don't know what sheet, and if there is a sheet, I'd like to have it already ready for me.
Wasn't trying to take your stick. He shrugged like, oh dang it.
I know, I saw. Like, no, Daddy, don't take my stick. That should be funny, actually. Might have to, Ooh, watch the fire. Do not need that burning.
So this is a pool cover. Now we've been using it as insulation against the walls. I think I showed you guys.
Actually working fantastic.
Yeah, it's smooth on one side, bubbles on the other. So what I have been doing. Yeah, it's a little slimy. Oh yeah, that's because our kids are assholes.
Might be a little bit on there.
Yeah. I can trim that.
Yep.
You don't want the edging coming off just a little bit more.
Nope, that's where I wanted it.
Alright, I was literally just holding the edging just so it kept it even. Off at least. You know, thinking about it, maybe I should put like a pool noodle in this crevice to just keep it from sinking in.
Oh, in here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, right here.
No.
Or right here at least.
This is where the board is, so you're going to
Yeah.
want it back
Yeah,
there.
that's where
it doesn't sink.
Yeah.
And I can take a board and always screw this in, so it's not going to tear.
True.
Instead of just using staples.
Probably get it right on the.
Now this is something that tears really easily. So you have to.
You gotta staple the fucking thing a lot. Like, we went through racks of
1,200
staples. Yeah. No, Bubba.
There.
What was that firing?
So then I just need a 2-foot section for that, and bam.
Hush, my sweet. Okay, fine. Dad's not in the pot. In here now, so go out. Fixing my freaking pants and my knife just makes them all fucking roll down. Damn freaking knife, man. Totally missed it. I was fixing my.
Ow.
Yeah, I was fixing my pants and my knife flipped and just rolled my whole pants all the way down my ass. I was like, oh, well, shit. There's some accidental booty for you. Not. Can you stop throwing it on my foot? Why is it over on my foot? Mom needs a vacation, man.
Your life is people's vacation.
You needed a bit of a bigger piece, honey.
That tore wrong on me.
Yeah. Like, it's not even out at all.
Yes, it is. It's far enough. It's far enough.
Yeah, I just thought you wanted the water to roll off.
Oh, damn it. Fucker.
Yep.
Didn't realize I was doing the bubble side out.
trying to subtly tell you without.
Well, don't be subtle about it. If I got it the
I mean,
wrong way.
Baby, I literally said you had it the wrong way.
No, you said it wasn't out far enough or it wasn't a big enough piece. Not that I had the bubbles facing the wrong
And I
side.
said, I asked if you wanted the water to come off of it or to stay on. After the rabbits, the next project is getting the sink in. I'm gonna use it. Hey, it works.
It ripped. That's like I said.
Apparently. Why don't you put that side up then?
What do you mean?
The bigger side? Up like you have the rest so it actually is covered?
The priority is this.
Bubbles are down, right?
Yes, the bubbles are down. Good girl.
Eat me.
So salmon cakes for dinner?
You. I might stab you. You don't see him for a while, guys, because I killed him.
Admission of guilt. Y'all heard it.
I
Premeditated.
mean, people tried to say that you killed me.
Twice.
Did you like your surprise?
This is why you work with your wife.
Who's got giant titties?
Alright. See if we can get away with that one.
Should do a zoom in on your face. The look you had.
Damn Marooney. So
You
now
don't want
all I
this
need
to-
is doors.
So, you didn't want to cover this corner?
No, it already overhangs. Look. And the rain's gonna come out and hit here. It doesn't hit any closer than that.
We gotta fix it just a little bit. The tarp kind of folded a little. It's a little wrinkled up there, so.
It's the wind blowing it back and forth.
Yeah.
I thought the weight of the two tarps would anchor each other, but I have to anchor them both again. So, bam. Now I gotta go up and do the doors. It's just easier to do it up there. All the tools are right there. There's a bunch of small little stuff for me to use. And I got to, I want to see if they have something other than this chicken wire. I might be able to just,
Oh, he's got screens. He's got.
but I need a big enough screen to let that go through.
We could just pop the hole.
Yeah, that's what I did at Jackie's.
I was gonna say we could literally just pop the bottom.
There was this one.
hole.
There was this one rabbit cage
Could I-
that she had at one point that had super small. It was the 1/4 inch. They call it something.
Mm.
They call it a fabric, but it's not fabric. It's metal. But anyway, it's contractor screen or whatever, and it's super tiny, super small. I had to take a screwdriver and widen the hole. Demon! Enough with the whining. Got no reason to whine. Why you gotta whine to get attention?
That's all it
To
is.
get-
He's only doing it because I'm not throwing his little chunk of freaking wood.
Crunk.
Yeah, he's clunked his head I don't know how many times so far now. It's probably not gonna stop either. His head's probably gonna happen on a regular basis.
Oh yeah, last thing I gotta do.
Hard head. Doesn't feel any pain apparently. But he's got a big ass head. Oh, it was funny. This morning, Creature sneezed and headbutted Modern in his nuts.
Yep.
Perfect. It was just. Started out as a hairy ass morning. And then he goes and hurts himself while we're trying to build a fucking rabbit hutch. At least we know it's gonna stay together.
It's just a flesh wound. Your arm is up. It's just a flesh wound. It's nothing but a scratch. Alrighty, so this is done for now. I gotta do the doors. So I think we are gonna call this video good. We'll just update them on the rabbits tomorrow. I might not get them until dark. So yeah, stay tuned for a second. Alright everybody, rabbit hutches are pretty much done. I'm going to check in with you guys later, and I'm going to come over here so I don't get blinded. But for now, and until next time, remember to get out there, be a native, and go beast.